Okay, let's roll right into our post-qualifying for Sunday's 65th annual STP 500. And qualifying third for Sunday's race, but setting a new track record in the process was Joey Logano. And Joey, you've been up front just about all year in qualifying, and I know you'd like to turn that into a win. Just talk about your prospects for Sunday here at Martinsville Speedway.
Yeah, I feel like our Shell Penn's 04's got speed in it, obviously. You know, the guys were telling me it's our sixth segment we've won in qualifying here, and we only got one pole. So I'm winning the wrong ones, and it's really frustrating to me. So I'm a little mad about the kind of our second run there. I felt like we've really had a shot at the pole there. But overall, I feel like for Sunday, our car's decent. I think everyone's fighting forward drive, which eventually makes your entry really loose. You know, that's typical Martinsville practice. Cars usually are, struggling for forward drive, and in the race that gets a little bit better as it rubbers in, but the track also loses a little bit of turn, gets a little tighter. So, so far it's typical Martinsville, but I will say this new package, this new rules package has helped the car's handling quite a bit, I think, and you may see a little bit of a different race because the cars are handling a little bit better, and obviously that results in a track record as you saw today. So we got a track record, but we don't have a pole. So how does that work?
That's the beauty of NASCAR. Questions for Joey Logano. We'll take a couple questions. Anybody have a question for Joey? We'll go here with Adam. Get the mic there, my man.
Adam Haynes for their Danville Register and B. This is the sixth different winner for qualifying. We've had a different winner for every race. Do you think that the qualifying is having a big effect on the outcome of the races on Sundays?
Qualifying always has an effect of how the race turns out, and obviously pit stall is very important, especially here is the dangerous pit road. So you want to get a nice box you can get in and out of, but obviously here also with the slow pit road, you can make up a lot with timing lines on pit road. So for that reason alone, it's big. And that's worth multiple spots throughout the race when you're thinking about making a lot of pit stops. And then obviously, qualifying is a big deal for starting position. Third is a good spot. It's I think it's better than second. As the inside lane usually goes here, especially in the beginning of the race. So we'll try to level out there and try to lead some laps and get our car tuned in. And when you're up front, the pressure and that sense of urgency of needing to pass cars is not there as much, and you're able to save your tires, and that's a big deal when you're here. It's able to save your tires for the long run, and when you're positioned towards the front, it allows you to do that. When you're trying to pass cars underneath them and wearing your stuff out, you lose quite a bit of tire wear, and eventually in the long run you'll show that. So being able to start towards the front is an advantage for that reason, that you can save your stuff and be there for the long run. And hopefully we keep that track position all day so we don't get in that scenario that we have to push really hard and wear stuff out.
Go Al Pierce right up here on the front row.
Yeah, Joey, Al Pierce from Auto Week. When this format was announced in January, there was immediate concern that, particularly here, being so small and so many cars jammed together, it would be a difficult session. Was it cleaner than you expected? Were people more giving? Did they not take like they normally would, or did it go like you thought it might?
Well, I think everyone thought it was going to be a mess when we didn't have cool down units, and everyone's going to be out there cooling down, and then there's no room to go around anybody. So that's where I think maybe that came from. But now everyone just wants to clean lap. The sun wasn't poking in or out. No one was thinking that way. Everyone's just, okay, what we got to do to get out there and get a clean lap and run the fastest you can that way. So I don't think that came into play. Yep.
Any other questions for Joey? All right, Joey, good qualifying effort. Hope it translates over for a good race on Sunday for you.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.